right, here we are. We're on video 9.2, our second video of the lesson 10. And we're looking at how we can use the vertical form to add these two decimals. All right, and we're going to start with place value discs. And if you don't have a place value disc set yet, go ahead and pause the video and go get a place value disc set because you are going to need it. I have a digital one here on my computer that I'm going to model with you as we go. So you saw our question back there was 4 6/10 plus 2 8/10. I'm going to do it here, and then you're going to use your decimal discs to do some problems later. So you can just watch this for now. We have 4, right? So I need ones because that's how I model 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the ones column, and then 6/10. So I'm going to get my tenths and I'm going to put them in the tenths column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. 7. 6/10. Sorry about that. 4 and 6/10 plus 2. So now I'm going to get 2 more. And 8/10. Okay, so first thing we do is just set up the problem with our numbers. I like to make 5, but I don't think I can fit them on there. Yeah, they need to make their columns a little wider. So we'll just have to count them. Okay, there we go. We got the problem set up. So now we're going to think about, look at all those tenths, right? We're going to look at how many tenths we have. How many tenths are in one whole? Okay, thinking back to lesson 9, how many tenths are in one whole? Let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tenths in one whole. So I can grab this whole 10 tenths and I can get rid of it, right? I can exchange it for one whole. One more of these. I'm just going to put it down here. And I'm actually going to get rid of all of these 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I exchanged my 10 tenths for one whole, and then I have 4 tenths left, and there's nothing I can do with that, right? But I can just add it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now I have 7 and 4 tenths, and my decimal would be right here. Yeah, because between the ones and the tenths place, there's a decimal. So 7 and 4 tenths. Makes sense? Yeah? If we go back and look at our problem, we can think about adding them together vertically. I think I have a better way to show you that. Let's go back to here. Here they are vertically, right? 6 plus 8 is 14. I'm going to exchange 1 to the tens place. 4 plus 6 is 2, plus 1 more is 7. So that's basically what we did with our place value chart. We took 10 tenths, we exchanged it. We could have also counted 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Exchange 1 over to the ones place. You see, it's kind of like we're carrying it over to the ones place, just like here in our vertical form. Okay, now it's time for you to use some decimals, and let me show you the number that you're going to use for your decimals. You're going to do, there we go. Sorry, decimal discs, I meant to say. 3 and 27 hundredths plus 1 and 9 tenths. Okay, so you're going to need to lay out your decimal discs. 3 ones, 1 1, 2 tenths, 9 tenths, 7 hundredths. Okay, lay them out on. You could use your place value chart, just like how I did on the screen. You could do that. You could make one. I would just use one, right? And then you can see what you can exchange. Now we're going to have to put the answer into your Edpuzzle here. Okay, so put your answer when you have your place value discs and you've solved this. Go ahead and put your answer in your Edpuzzle for me right there. Okay, and we're going to move on. And we're going to look at this. Okay. Look at this question. Vertical form. All right. But I'm going to tell you there's a mistake here. All right. So looking at this vertical form, looking for the mistake. Okay. And I want you to put it into Edpuzzle. What is the mistake? What did you notice? You could think about it in a few different ways. This is not the correct answer. It's not the answer that you got when you did it with the place value discs. What's the problem here? Okay, go ahead and put that in Edpuzzle. And we're going to move on. And you know what else I want you to put in Edpuzzle? I want you to put the correct answer for this. All right, tell me what they did wrong and put the correct answer in there. Okay, all right, that's excellent. And we're moving on. Oops, okay. Here's what I want to show you. 2 and 93 hundredths plus 1 and 8 hundredths. Okay, I want you to estimate the sum. That means estimate the answer, right? So we're thinking about 2 and 93 hundredths. Well, 93 hundredths is pretty close to 3, right? So I'm going to estimate that this is 3. And you might be thinking, the tens, the ones, the hundreds, right? Like, what am I rounding to? To the closest. Yeah. What would make sense? If I had $2.93, I would say $3, right? But 8 hundredths, this is much closer to 1 whole, right? Because 8 hundredths, remember how small those little blocks are? Okay. So my estimate, should make my estimation sign, right? That is 4. So this is close to 4. But I need to know the exact answer. So I'm going to use my place value discs. Sorry, trying to clean the screen here. There we go. I'm going to use my place value discs. Let's go back to there. All right. And I have 2 ones and 3 ones altogether, right? And then I have 9 tenths and 8 hundredths. Okay, so this is kind of messy. So I had 3 hundredths here and 8 hundredths here. My 8 and 2 can go together to make 1 tenth, right? That would be 10. 10 hundredths makes 1 tenth. And then I have 10 tenths, and that makes 1 whole. It's the same as regrouping when you're adding. So 8 plus 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. See how we carried the 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. Carry the 1. 2, 3, 4. Okay? And it's the, see, we're trying to show you here. You borrow, you take, not borrow, you take your 10 and you exchange it for 1 tenth. That's exactly what happened here. This is our 1 tenth. See that? And then we have 10 tenths and we exchange it for 1 1. Okay? So trying to have that place value understanding. Okay? So here's a question for you that you're going to answer in Edpuzzle. When can place value discs or a place value chart be a helpful model for adding decimal numbers? All right, think about that and put your answer. And now we're going to go on to another problem. And looking for my next problem. Sorry, got a little lost there. Better go back. Okay, got that. There we go. Okay. 5 6400 plus 2 7/10. Go ahead and use your place value chart and your decimal discs and do this answer. Okay. And I want you to pause the video and do this on your with your place value discs. All right. Now that you've done that, check your work. Is this what you're getting on your place value discs? You should have 5 ones and 2 ones. And then you should have 6/10 and 7/10 and then 400. Okay, so 400, we have nothing to exchange, but in the tenths, we can make a group of 10/10 and we can exchange it for 1/1. So then we would add up all of these to have our answer, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones. And what do we have left in our tenths here? 3/10 and 400. 8 and 3400, right? Okay, let's see. Oh, look right there. Same thing. I'm going to see if I can show these both to you at the same time. Okay, 5 6400 plus 2 7/10. We have our ones place lined up. We have our tenths place lined up. We have our hundreds place lined up. See, hundreds go straight down. Nothing to exchange. 6 plus 7 is 13. The 1 gets exchanged into the ones place. So it becomes a 1, just like it did up here. Okay, I hope that's helping your place value understanding. And thank you for watching the video on the regular speed and really starting to understand things. Okay, because when we write addition problems vertically and we add the digits in each place one step at a time, that's the standard algorithm of addition, right? Standard algorithm of addition using decimals. Okay, I have one more for you to do, and you're going to put the answer to this in your Edpuzzle. Let me find it for you. Here it is. I guess that's the only place that I have it. Sorry about that. 16 8400 plus 1 3900. Let me just see if I have it over here. There it is. Okay, 16 8400 plus 1 3900. Do that standard algorithm vertically. You can use your place value discs if you want. Make sure that you understand how to do this problem. If you don't, ask for help. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.